Gerry Devers is a cornerstone of the New Britain community and the Hospital for Special Care. She's volunteered here over 25 years. When most people were busy with their careers, Gerry chose us and put in a lot of time, energy, and passion into all the work that she did here.
I volunteered with Gerry for 24 years, and I couldn't have a better person. She's a superwoman. She did more for the hospital than anybody I know. You know, she did the banking, she ran that store, and we made a lot of money for the hospital, all because of her. Nobody else. She was all one-woman person that did everything, raised a family, always was at the store.
Gerry is the hardest worker I have ever met. She's involved in a multitude of things. She is efficient, she's thorough, and as soon as she's got what she's doing finished, she's on to the next. She's never tiring. She's amazing to me, and I really admire her work ethic.
And I think what people don't all know is that she's a board member, the auxiliary, chair, and ran the little store, all three things. She also, I suspect we probably owe her $750,000 in pay, I suspect, because she did 25 years for no compensation.
You know, I've known Mrs. Devers in many different capacities over the years, over the last 25 years. You know, my brother and I went to high school with her kids. I served with her on the board here at Hospital for Special Care, and obviously I've gotten to work with her on a daily basis for these last 8 years that I've been here at the hospital. I think it's fair to say that nobody in the history of the hospital has or ever will volunteer as many hours or make as much of a contribution, much of an individual contribution to the hospital and to the hospital community as Mrs. Devers.
What I'm going to miss the most about Gerry is really her keen mind and insight into the major issues of HSC. Gerry didn't say much at meetings, but when she spoke, we all listened.
Well, from the first day I met Gerry, I always asked, which side is your good side? And I always would spend time on that side, because I never wanted to be on her bad side. So I was always on her good side, and we've had some great times over at Shuttle Meadow, and again, I've loved hearing about their kids and their grandkids, and I just hope Gerry in retirement just has a great time.
Some folks refer to Gerry as Mrs. Devers. She and her family have been in the New Britain community for a very long time, so some people remember her as her children's mom, so they therefore refer to her as Mrs. Devers. So she's a mom to many people in the hospital. You can walk in and talk with Gerry, confide in Gerry, and Gerry will find a way to advocate for you. I will personally miss her. She has been a great supporter of me as my career has grown over the past almost 14 years now at the hospital.
Yeah, Gerry had 4 children, and I had 6 children, and we always talked about our children. That was our favorite subject, her children, her grandchildren now. And we had a lot in rapport, the two of us together. And it was like, she was like a little sister to me. And I loved her.
As I said, I admire and respect her, and I will miss her, seeing her on Monday mornings. But she's just a person that you want to know when you meet her.
Her energy and her, smiling face. Most of the time she was happy. When she wasn't happy, that was not good. So you knew that. I knew that, and she would certainly was able to let me know.
She's the best. she really is. We're all going to miss her. It's going to be very different here without her.
She had a great sense of humor, although it was a dry humor, which I loved very much. I'll always remember that about Gerry.
When I would see her at an event, over at the hospital, at the golf tournament, and maybe at the camp, we'd bump into each other somewhere, she'd give me a hug like a mom. She would come over to me and say hello and hug me like a mom, And it would always amaze me is that even though we were really just an acquaintance, it became a friendship, she was just awesome. She'd give me this big hug whenever I saw her.